The inspiration from Patriots and Paws came through the need of our military returning at home. My dad was a Master Sergeant in the United States Marine in Korea in World War II. And even then, there was a need for taking care of our veterans when they came home through basic home furnishings. My dad made my parents' furniture out of wood crates. Today, we are still facing that with our returning veterans and our active military. They come back, they don't have the money, they don't have the things, they've been homeless, they've been struggling with PTSD and other things. And it's a void that nobody has been fulfilling. And taking the two passions of military and animals, both getting treated in a way that neither one deserved to be treated, we put those together to bring the companionship of an animal to our military, where they can have a buddy and they can talk to and not have any judgment with them, and providing them with dignity and giving them a chance to pick out from their home basic furnishings so that they can feel a sense of pride when they come back, because maybe they've struggled with things that they're not proud of. Since we've begun with Patriots and Paws, we have helped over 1,500 families. The veterans, active military, and reservists send us a list of what it is that they need. There's not a limit on what they can ask for. The limit is, what can we give them? What does the community provide to us that we can turn around and provide to them for free? The Paws part of Patriots and Paws is adopting rescued companionship animals out to those that we serve. We work with Westminster Adoption Group Services, WAGS. WAGS provides the animals that are fixed, current on their shots, and microchipped free of charge. We started out our first year with 5 for the full year, and my understanding is we've been hitting about 2 or more a month, and so it's growing. So we're not only rescuing our animals, but we're also rescuing those that have served our country and putting them together. The thing that surprised me the most is just how many of our veterans, active military and reservists, need help. When we started this, we knew we were going to take care of some. We had no idea the capacity of how many people out there that need help. And I think the biggest surprise, and the thing that tears me to my core, is when somebody says, "I didn't think anybody cared." And I know through the community and through those who donate to us, we care. And as a civilian myself, I know it's sometimes we don't know how to share that with those that have served and sacrificed. And for us at Patriots and Paws, this is the least we can be doing. Our military deserves better. And this is a beginning for so many, and a way of knowing that their country does thank them for their services. As with most nonprofits, financing is always the biggest challenge. We write grants, the public donates to us, corporations donate to us. We are not at all government funded. And knowing how we're going to pay rent sometimes is really questionable, how we're going to keep our doors open. Oftentimes, it's the basic things that are the most challenging. Refrigerators and stoves, gas stoves, are two of the biggest things that we get asked for, and we have waiting lists for those. Currently, the thing we struggle with the most is not having proper vehicles to go and do our pickups. We are having to rent trucks moving trucks, 16 to 24 foot box trucks with lift gates, in order for us to go out and to collect all the awesome donations that people are giving to us. At the same time, that's our biggest expense, that we're having to pay for gas and insurance and the mileage and the rental on these trucks because we don't have them. And that's our biggest fundraising need right now, is getting us a couple of trucks. With having our own trucks, that will be twofold. We can not only go out and get the items, but we have a whole list of veterans who can't afford to come to us to pick up the things that they want. They're on general relief, they're on very limited income, and they're doing without, and they shouldn't have to do without. And by having the vehicles that we need, we can then start taking things to them and them not having the expense, because no veteran should be without for any reason, and that would solve a huge problem. Our goal for Patriots and Paws is to be nationwide. This is just not an issue for Southern California. This is an issue in every city where we have veterans and active military and reservists. And having as many coming home as we do and not knowing what to do, and the economy being bad and them not being able to find jobs, it's only going to get worse and the need is going to get bigger. Here, our future goal is to have a bigger building. It's to have a kennel to where we can go to the kill shelters and start bringing animals in, start saving more animals and saving more veterans, like letting them come in and working with the animals. Our future here is to have a multi-purpose room to where we have guys who love doing woodworking and they live in an apartment, but they can't do it there. Our goal is to have a place, we have veterans who are professional chefs who want to come back and teach basic cooking classes. We don't have the facilities for that. We have so many people that want to be a part of giving back. We need the space. We need a place so that we can offer those services and create a safe environment. We have one of our veterans who lives in an apartment complex, and he volunteers with us. And his apartment complex has got too much drama in it for the day-to-day. He spends about 60 hours a week here because it's safe, because he feels camaraderie about other people. It's not loud, it's not fighting, it's not all the other elements that go into close quarter living. And he comes here and has begun to blossom because he feels accepted here. There's no commitment, there's no judgment, because when the other veterans come in, they can share stories, and oftentimes I'll just introduce them and walk away, because it's not about Patriots and Paws, it's about taking care of our veterans.